For lesson 36A, we're going to be talking about angles greater than 360. But before I can do that, I need to start with this angle and realize that this is a first quadrant angle, 30 degrees. I start from my standard and I come up 30 degrees. This is known as the terminal side of my angle. So this is the initial and the terminal. Anytime that I have an initial and a terminal, I'm saying that's where I'm starting, this is where I'm ending, initiating and terminating. There's a couple different ways I can get to the same terminal angle. If I went this way around instead, I would go all the way around, but it would be less than 360. This direction all the way around would go through a negative 330 degrees to get to that point. This angle, or this direction around, and this direction around, have the same terminal side. When they have the same terminal side, we label them as coterminal angles. They share a termination point. Now that leads us to another question. Is there another way to get to this same terminal starting with the same initial? If I were to come around and say, well, if I start at this point here and came through each one of these degrees, if I came through, I'd say, okay, there I've gone through 90, I've gone through 180, I've gone through 270, and I keep coming all the way around, I end up 360, but what if I continued and ended up at that same spot again? This would allow me to go all the way around the circle one extra time, so this was 30 plus the 360 degrees all the way around, and this would be a 390 degree turn, and I'm looking at saying, well, 30 and 390 are separated by 360 degrees. And anytime I separate them by 360 degrees, they're always going to be coterminal. Now that gives us another observation. I could go around another set of 360, so 360 plus 360 giving me 720 plus my 30, so 750 is also a coterminal angle. How many of these could I have? Well, as long as I'm willing to add 360 every single time, I'm going to have coterminal angle, coterminal angle, coterminal angle, and it would continue on infinitely going around the circle another time.